Recorded live in Austin, Texas, USA. It's the William Montgomery Show. Starring William Montgomery and the devious Casey Rocket. With the Tony Chin Orchestra. The William Montgomery Jr. Dancers. As always, William is joined by the lovely Erica. I'm Casey Rocket. And now here he is, the Big Red Machine, the Memphis Strangler, William Montgomery.
Debtors Podcast.
Paupers Podcast.
Indenture Podcast.
Indenture Podcast.
Paupers Pod.
Mr. Popper's Penguins.
Oh my God.
What a book.
I know. Just a marvel.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's a bunch of penguins, I think.
What was that about? Erica, what was it about Mr. Popper Penguin?
I've never seen Mr. Popper Penguin.
Please tell us. We know you know about it. Please
Mr.
tell us.
Popper, lots of penguins.
Are we going to accept that?
I don't remember it quite being about that, but 2011, God, time flies.
It does. Well, thank you all so much. Dan and Patrick, thank you all so much for being on the podcast today. This is quite the pleasure. It's a wonderful pleasure. Thank you all so much for being here today.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thanks for having us, guys.
And I have to ask, how was Grant recently has been just super nasty with whomever steps through that door. Was he pretty nice today, or how was he today?
No, he was mean.
Yeah.
Seriously?
He was ornery.
You shook the hornet's nest.
Grant, what's going on, man?
I do what I want.
Oh, God. Don't like that.
Yikes.
Don't like
Yeah,
that.
no.
I do what I want.
Sorry, what audio channel is that was talking trash about me? I'm going to mute.
An onion channel was talking trash about me. What?
That's yours. Okay.
Sound like one of Mr. Popper's penguins, dude.
Yeah, dude. Fucking.
William.
And famously, though, he really is. We kind of bust his balls a little bit, but he really has been dealing with Papa John Schnatter has been kind of crashing at his house. How long has that been now, Grant?
I mean, it's going on half a year at this point.
6 months.
Whoa.
Yikes. Is he still kind of pushing up on your lady?
He's encroaching.
He's
Yeah.
encroaching? Well, don't let him.
Uh-oh.
I tried.
Take a stand. Be as confident with him as you are with us.
I'll try.
Yeah, cool.
He's encroaching.
Yeah, it's super weird. He's like the super handsy guy, Papa John Schnatter, and he just starts with Grant. I think he's going to take over that marriage.
Yeah. He plants a
Commandeer
seed.
the wife.
He is, and Grant's going to take it out on us. I mean, he was already, again, he's taking it out on y'all. Greatly want to apologize for that, but thank y'all so much for being here. How has Austin been treating y'all?
It's been good. We've been very busy, but we did get to go see you perform, which was really fun.
I know, that was a treat. Y'all were able to get Joe to get me on this show. Yeah, he called me up, and I'm thinking, oh gosh, what have I done? Have I done something horribly wrong? So I didn't answer it, and then I heard the voicemail about being on the show. I was like, okay, I can call him back. No, I'm kidding, but yeah, thank y'all for helping me get on that show. It was fun.
Yeah, what an amazing lineup. That's crazy.
I know, it was wonderful. Shane Gillis, he's been a treat since he moved to Austin. It's just too bad Casey's ass wasn't on there. Y'all would have.
Selfishly,
I was
out
in
of town.
Portland. Yeah, I was being selfish. I was in Portland hanging out with all the people. I was having so much fun. Riffing with the boys, so I couldn't be there. Where was the show? At Mothership?
Mothership.
Hell yeah. I'll be there tonight. Big riffs.
So we were talking about it earlier. Is there Pornhub currently in Portland?
As of Tuesday. I didn't know. If I had known, I would have sent it off with the bang. You know, if they had said, hey, at midnight, Pornhub's being banned in Texas.
Pretty much everything's legal in Portland.
Yeah.
I know.
Decriminalized.
Gosh, last time I was there, yeah, it seemed just people everywhere, people in tents everywhere. Do y'all like it in Portland?
Yeah, I mean, the first time we went to Portland, we played this place called the Satyricon, where Courtney Love and Kurt Cobain met famously, I suppose. But when we played this club, there's this band. We were like 22. There's a band of dudes who were like probably 10 years older than us, and they were clearly like speed freaks from Arizona. And they basically were like, it's very dangerous here. Don't talk to anybody. There's lots of drugs. Just mind your own business. And so we were really freaked out. And we got into my minivan and we locked the doors and we were sitting there like we had like 8 hours till we played. And we're like, what the fuck? We're trying to nap or something. And then we see the dude that just talked to us walk out. He looks around and he walks up to this dude and just starts trying to buy drugs. And the dude takes all of his money and just runs down the street. And then the whole band's chasing this guy.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
How did the show go? Do y'all remember how did the show go?
The show, the 0 people show. There were 2 people that walked in, a couple, and then they saw and left instantly. But the stage was carpet, like shag carpet.
Well, that's fun.
And they had the night before there was a clown comedy show, so the stage was covered in like cake. So it was like,
yuck.
it was disgusting.
Grant, what's that about?
Yeah, Grant.
What do you think you're doing, pal?
Just some dinosaurs and volcanoes.
Keep it in check.
Yeah, we got to keep you in check today. Something was acting weird earlier, but
So did it stink? Was this like a punk venue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Punk venue. Cool.
But we had played some clubs that ICP had played like previously, and we would go in there and it would be freshly painted and really nice, and ICP just destroyed the room.
So they had to repaint.
So we had to fix it. Fago all over the walls.
It's corrosive.
Yeah. Fago had a flavor called frosh. And
what color was it?
It was like the color of the green screen. And my friend and I used to drink a lot of frosh.
what would y'all do while y'all would be drinking the frost? Like playing video games or walking around outside, or what were y'all doing?
Actually, he was the first person to show me pornography.
Oh, full circle.
And I was
surprised.
And I was like, it's a little bit odd that this guy wants me to come over and watch these videos with it. We were like in 7th grade. A little bit odd.
How old was he?
He was your age, or
He was in your grade. He was in my Boy Scout troop. Well, yeah. Then he now plays for the other team. But
the Yankees?
yes.
Yeah, the Yankees. He made it to the big leagues.
CC Sabathia
Made it to the big leagues.
like as Aaron Judge.
I'm not sure if he's a catcher or a pitcher, but
Sometimes it's hard to tell. Sometimes it could be difficult to
I'm not
tell.
sure what position he maybe thought I should be playing. But it was odd that we were watching these hardcore, because back then he was getting them from, like, he said his uncle had like a satellite dish. So he like descramble those, and they'd just be the most raunchy. It was like, what the fuck?
What, just recorded on VHSs?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, I remember doing construction work for my uncle's like construction thing back in Memphis, and probably, I don't know, I was like a 6th grader. My cousin and I started talking to the maintenance man at the school where we were working, and my cousin, we ended up buying porn, and we waited on the side of the road by his house for 6 hours one day, and the guy never showed up. And we finally got the porn, and it was just black dudes railing white chicks was the entire porn. And yeah, it was always kind of weird because, yeah, I'd be with my sweet cousin. I'm not going to say his name. I'd be with him. And yeah, we'd just be watching all this porn. And I remember the scrambled porn. We would watch like channel 68 or whatever it was. And every now and then you could see like a bosom or just something, and
A boob in the upper right hand.
There's always some kid in your, like, who's like, if you tape up and down on the cable box on channel 68, it'll unscramble porn. Sitting there trying to get it just right. But I do think it was weird, like around that time, like 92, 93, the amount of porn that you would find in the woods or like on the street.
Dude, exactly.
would you really?
I found a stack of Playboys. They were in a Pampers box on the Devil Strip, being out with the trash.
Yeah, you just find like Swank magazine laying around
I was with
by
Steve,
the tracks.
I was with Steve Bannock,
Yeah.
and we like kept them all in the woods.
Yeah, hide them by the
We
tracks.
had a
was
stash, and then just one day they were gone. We don't know what happened.
Yeah, and what's going on? It's people that maybe have a wife or something or whatever, and they have to go stash them somewhere.
I mean, that whole scenario, the Pampers box with this, like,
Perfect crime, the perfect hiding place.
you can just imagine, like, we have a child now. You can't have this around.
Yeah.
Get this out of the house.
Yeah. Okay, I'll go take it to the woods.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to throw it away. It's like gifting it to someone who needs it.
Here's my
They'll
old porn.
find it. Yeah.
He knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
The person who put that there left it open, you know.
Well, that's what happened to the guy. Who's the serial killer that ended up getting executed in Florida? What was his name who killed all the sorority
Ted
people?
Bundy?
Yeah, Ted Bundy. I mean, that's the thing, though. I think he found a bunch of porn in the woods, and then he turned into Ted Bundy. If you are thinking about leaving your pornography in the woods, be careful, because it can create a monster.
CC Sabathia watched porn. He became the pitcher for the Yankees.
I know.
Could go either way.
He could have been the catcher.
Yeah, I mean, people say CC Sabathia is the catcher, so I would believe it.
It's funny, the idea of waiting 6 hours to be horny. Of you're like, oh, we're going to be so horny when we get this stuff. And you're
my
just waiting
cousin
all
later.
day. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember one time being, I know a lot of, I'm assuming a decent amount of inspiration for y'all is from the Delta Blues. I remember one time being down in Vance, Mississippi at a relative's house, and he turns on the television, and it's some naked black woman climbing on this dude just sitting in a chair, and he immediately turned it off. And that's the end of the story, but I just remember thinking, I'm sure he was so embarrassed. It was just a bunch of us kids in there, and the man of the house turns on the thing, and it's just porn, and turns it off real quick, so...
Yeah, actually, I think the first time I actually saw porn was at like one of my mom's distant cousins had like a foster kid who's like I would think I was in first grade. He must have been 14, and just like classic 80s juvenile delinquent with the mullet. And like we went to he's like, come to my room. We go up there, and he had like a VCR, just like, watch this. And it was just like, I just remember like the biggest bush you've ever seen. Just like, what the fuck is? I had no idea what it was. And he's like, and then he was like, check this out. And he's like, pulled out his social studies book and put it on his bed. And he's like, watch this. And he grabs a pellet gun and just shoots the book, shoots his school book. And then the pellet just hits me directly in the eye. And then I'm crying, and then I need glasses the rest of my life.
It started so simple.
I know, piece of shit.
How did it end up like this?
There were a lot of dudes like that, I think, in the 80s.
So your vision is porn related?
I mean,
Is that really? Hold on. Were you kidding? I was about to ask you. Were you kidding? Is that really? Did that really mess up your vision? For
I don't
life?
think that they're related, but I did get glasses immediately after that, so it could be related.
Has to be.
Yeah, I mean, do the math on that. I mean, I think the math is pointing one way on that one.
Yeah, there's that. You know,
Tragic.
that was the type of dude that doesn't. It's harder to find. They usually had a dirt bike.
Would y'all ever ride on a motorcycle?
Not back in the day.
Now you would?
Yeah.
Be super careful. Are you careful?
I'm so careful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Woo! It's probably fun though. Isn't it fun?
It's fun as hell.
Yeah.
Big rush.
Dan has a lot of motorcycles.
Yeah.
How many?
6.
Probably like 20.
Oh my gosh.
Oh damn!
They're all old Harleys, like from mid 30s to late 40s.
Damn.
That's cool.
And we take them on trips and stuff. It's fun.
Oh my gosh! You wear a helmet?
Oh yeah.
Just
If you're in a state where you don't have to wear a helmet, will you still wear a helmet?
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
He also has a trike.
What, a 3-wheeler?
Pretty sick trike.
It's really
Motorized?
cool.
Yeah.
Oh, like this kind of. But wait, no, that's not. Grant, what is this, a joke? What are you thinking? We're not looking up there every night?
Is that a cricket, dude?
That's really good.
Ha ha, Grant.
Yeah, it's actually pretty cool, but
Ha ha, Grant.
That's good.
a cheeseburger.
I like
And
that.
it's a damn cheeseburger.
Is that a trike?
Dan's trike. It looks like something. Do you remember the the knockoff Ghostbusters cartoon where there was like a gorilla in it for some reason.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like the real Ghostbusters or something. Yeah.
It looks like something the gorilla would drive.
The cheeseburger.
Grant, that's too small, man. Come on.
Yeah, Grant, who's fitting on that one?
Grant, it's too
No,
small.
that's for
simply.
airports. That's for traveling around in.
Oh, you put
inside
it,
the airport.
put it in the carry-on? Yeah. You're going to have to check that.
From gate to gate.
Ooh.
Did you do something
cool.
like that?
I don't know why you'd want to.
Wow.
Yeah, I have no idea. Well, great pictures, Grant. Thanks for derailing it. We were having a nice...
Fucking Nuva ring. Look at that thing.
Yeah, what? Hold on. What is that? That's like a birth control, but what? They put it inside of the girl's body? Isn't that what it is?
Yeah. It goes in there.
Goes on her downstairs. Yeah. It's really cool. It's one of the coolest things.
Yeah, no, I remember hanging on tightly. It's weird how sometimes people can come into your life in just a weird point in time and leave. And the guy who's very just vocal about me stopping drinking, I remember going down to the Vulcan. The dad decided to stop, just getting on the back of his motorcycle with him, just holding on tight, thinking, William, is this the start of a love affair? I mean, what is... No, I'm kidding. But it was... I remember hanging on for dear life on the bed. That's the only time I've ever been on a motorcycle. I'm sure they're fun, but it just... I was scared. I was
You're on
having...
the back.
Yeah, I was on the back. So not a lot of control.
And
I don't
he
think.
took you home or he like drove you around?
You took him to an AA meeting.
Took me to the AA meeting. Yeah, I went to one fucking AA meeting,
On
and
the
it's
back
in
of a
this...
motorcycle.
It's
Did
in
he
this
really?
little fucking house, and it's raining outside, and it's like 4 people sitting in this circle. Like, it's so depressing. And then I finally start talking and just start crying, and I'm just like, God, William, what the fuck has happened? Holy shit.
And then you have to ride back with him? when
Yeah,
you
and then I
die?
have to ride back.
That was such a relief, man. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thanks so much.
Yeah, were you whispering in his ear the whole time?
I actually really needed that.
You know, AA was founded in Akron, where we're from, and like the first weekend of June, it's Founders Day weekend, and there are a lot of motorcycles there.
Yeah, they do a parade. all the
This big sober parade.
all the sober bikers. Thousands of Harleys, and they drive down the main street and by the grave and back around.
by Bill Wilson's grave.
Dr. Bob.
Oh, Dr. Bob.
Dr. Bob.
Yeah.
His house. I used to live like about a block from where his house is, which is a museum now. And then like they'd have like a Folgers coffee can out there for cigarette butts, and by the end of the weekend, just be like, fuck, just crushing butts, just like staring at his steps because he had 12 front steps. That's where his program came from.
Oh,
Interesting.
Yeah.
So what was he? He was just some doctor? There he is. That's him, I guess. Dr. Bob.
I thought it was Bill Wilson. Who's Bill Wilson then?
There's 2 guys.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe I don't know. There's 2 dudes.
Best friends. There you are, William.
Oh my gosh.
Hanging
On
on
the way to AA. That one time.
to change your
Yeah.
life.
That's Dr. Bob there, huh? On the left.
I don't know if it's Dr. Bob or Dr. Bill. There's 2 dudes.
That one's Dr. Bob.
That's Dr. Bob.
Oh, good.
Did y'all live near each other growing up? Were y'all buddies growing up?
Dr. Bob drove the motorcycle, and Bill.
Hell,
Was on the bed. Yeah.
you're teaching me so much cool stuff.
Yeah.
And there's the other guy. Look at those guys. They look like friends.
They look sober.
They look like buddies.
They look so.
They look sober. as
Yeah.
hell.
William's new best friends.
Yeah.
My new buddies. Yeah, I got to complete the steps now.
Yeah. Yeah, I go to NA normally. I used to go to AA. NA's pretty cool. Yeah, it's all a bunch of freaks. It's a different crowd in there.
Who's got the better stories, NA or AA?
NA. NA's nuts. Yeah.
Seriously?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've been to hundreds of AA meetings, and NA meetings are, yeah, you get some weirdos in there. It's pretty cool, because it's drug people, and there's a difference between alcohol people. They tend to be a little more formal in AA, but still great, good hang either way. Yeah, troubled people, always very funny. But NA, Yeah, you get some absolute weirdos in there. Get some good laughs.
So what, were y'all buddies growing up?
Yeah, we grew up in the same hood in Akron. We met each other when we were about 9.
Damn, how was it at the very beginning? Were y'all immediate friends, or did one of y'all try to punk the other one or something, or it was pretty cordial?
We were a year apart, you know, and so that's like a big difference when you're a kid. So he was a grade older, and he went to a different grade school. My dad moved to the neighborhood where where Dan and his family lived. So, but yeah, back when we first met, it was like, you know, I mean, it probably, we used to like ride bikes and play and trade baseball cards and
CC Sabathia.
we would get harassed by the same dude who was like 2 feet taller than he should be for his age.
What, was he a punk? Was he messing with y'all growing up some?
He's just one of those dudes. I don't think he knew his dad and fucking mad as shit.
Sit there with a yo-yo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that can happen. Oh my gosh.
If you had 2 words to say at the pearly gates to define your whole life and get St. Gabriel to let you in, what would it be?
Mine 100% would be oven pizza.
Me too. And that is the secret word to happiness and getting in to heaven.
Yes, oven pizza. And it's kind of strange because once you cook your pizza in the oven, sometimes you don't finish it all then. Sometimes you're about to go to Dave & Buster's or something, and you know you're going to be hungry in about an hour. Well, up until now, you were going to go hungry in an hour at that Dave & Buster's.
You were out of luck, and there's nothing we could do to help you.
Yeah, there was nothing. But now there's actually technology where after you do the pizza, and again, you're going out hiking or something, you know you're going to be hungry in about an hour. You put your pizza in there, you're out in the middle of the woods, you have your pizza in the pocket. And also if it's cold outside, that's going to keep you kind of warm in your midsection. So I don't know if anybody's ever thought of that one, but yeah, it's going to keep you warm in the wintertime on your hikes. And keep you hungry, or not hungry.
Keep you full.
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing more stressful than when I leave the house and I realize I forgot a slice of pizza on the counter, and this takes it completely out of the equation.
You don't have to worry anymore. And I mean, we're in 2024. It's taken literally 2024 years since before Christ.
BC.
No, I guess, yeah, after Christ. It's been 2024 years it's taken for us to get to this point in human technology.
Evolution. We had the iPad, we had the roller skates, we had the glass house.
Yes. And now
we got the pizza pocket.
Yeah, I mean, you put your pizza in there and it's all good to go. I mean, do you keep leaving the house without your slice of pizza? I mean, say goodbye to running back in the house because you forgot it, thanks to the Pizza Pocket hoodie.
Each Pizza Pocket hoodie comes with a hand-washable, removable, insulated pizza pouch designed to fit inside the zipper pocket and keep your pizza WARM warm.
And that's where other technology was lacking. Somebody may have come up with this before, but they didn't have the pocket, the insulating pocket. That's what really makes them stand out from the competition. And I mean, whether you're sporting the Pizza Pocket hoodie in royal blue or midnight black, you're going to look good and be ready for a good time. They have blue and black. You don't need any other color hoodie other than that.
It's neutral and it's summertime ready.
Yes. So you need to go to thepizzapocket.com today and use code WMS for 10% off plus free shipping on your Pizza Pocket hoodie.
That's 10% off. 10% off plus free shipping with code WMS at thepizzapocket.com.
Stay full when you're outside.
Stay full outside and stay happy inside. Pizza Pocket, the pocket for your pizza.
Is that Akron?
Yeah, that's Akron.
Wow. Beautiful Akron.
The King's Building, Jester's Court.
Have you been there before, Grant?
My family's from just outside of Akron. Yeah.
Where's that?
You know Norwalk?
Oh, yeah.
There?
He's
Yeah.
bluffing.
Yeah, they're from Wakeman, just some itty bitty little place right by Norwalk.
Right.
All right, I won't
You
talk
sound
anymore.
extra insane today.
You're bluffing, Grant. He's manic.
Yeah, he's manic.
No, right there by the Jester's Court.
Oh, that actually checks out. If it's by the Jester's Court, that actually checks out.
Wait, hold on. Oh my gosh, excuse me.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I think I read. Wait, so are y'all fans of Beck?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, there was a time when I was living at Erica's grandparents' house out in Reseda, out in the valley. And that one album he does where it's like from 96, it's after Mellow Gold, but where he's doing like the covers of the songs and shit. I would listen to that over and over again in the backyard, just all fucked up on cocaine. So I just thought I would bring that. Yeah.
One Foot in the Grave?
Yeah, is that what it's called?
Well,
yeah, where
there's
he's
a few
doing
records.
the...
A lot of acoustic.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
One Foot in the Grave, yeah.
Is that on K Records?
Yeah, it was. I think Beck owns it now, but yeah, that's a really good
Yeah, that's
album.
amazing.
He's not a Scientologist anymore either, is he?
We never discussed it. He's our boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my
God, talk
gosh.
to him
Yeah.
about it.
Did Scientology ever come to y'all? Just saying, like, what's up?
No, I know some.
Yeah.
Sure. But no, we're not recruitable.
William's been thinking about
For
it.
sure.
Been kicking it around.
Yeah, something. I grew up Episcopalian, but I don't know. I need something
Try
more
something
exciting.
different.
I need something more exciting.
Well, we were just talking the other day
Something with
about
a little bit more upward mobility.
Yeah, in the Episcopal Church, I mean, there's only so high you can go, but it seems like in Scientology, there's totally more
Yeah.
rungs up the ladder you can make it.
Sea org.
you can just maybe you could create your own situation.
Some sort of new.
I mean, Texas
religion.
is the place for that.
That is.
I know.
They're known for
Waco.
David Koresh.
Woo! Have you ever been there?
We've been through it, but yeah, we've never been to the site of the Branch Davidians.
Compound. It's a
Compound.
Six Flags now.
Is it?
Is that where Fiesta is?
Yeah, that's Six Flags Whitewater. Yeah.
Wow.
And they do a Founders Day where it's a big Koresh parade. And,
They do the
God.
stunt show.
yeah, the stunt show. Yeah, they do a Water World
Honestly,
themed
Casey,
stunt show.
if you put on those glasses,
I look a little bit like him. Yeah.
Do you play guitar?
No, I wish he was a pretty good artist.
Yeah.
He had some good songs. I watched all those documentaries. He was pretty good with it.
Was he?
Yeah.
That was a pretty good guitar noise.
He looks like an '80s juvenile delinquent. He looks like he probably
Looks like he would have been showing the other kids porn and
shooting the social studies book.
Yeah, that's wild. That's horrible. So did the pellet literally it hit you in the eyeball?
Oh yeah.
Damn. That's horrible. That's why you shouldn't be allowed to mess with fucking BB guns. I remember my youngest brother Selden, who y'all met last night. There was a time where we were in the house and he shot a bird with some pellet gun he had, and it destroyed him. And it was sad to see. And I was like, Selden, you shot it. You shouldn't have shot it. It was flapping around on the ground. And
holy shit.
Did you put it down or it just gradually passed?
no, we let it pass. Yeah, we just let it pass naturally. We watched
Don't
it.
suffer.
You know, I think shooting a bird with a pellet gun or BB gun it can be life changing.
You don't think about what's going to
traumatic.
happen. I shot a redbird once, and I think about it all the time. I shot a cardinal.
Around Christmas?
They can be nasty.
holidays.
They can be nasty.
Cardinals?
Was it being outrageous?
It was being nice. It was just on a branch, and you don't think what's going to happen when you pull the trigger, and then I hit it in the wing, and it was like, huh? Like shaking that little thing, and I was like, I'm so sorry.
Dude, I've got one that comes to my house and it like sees its reflection in the window and just runs into the window, and it does it. It's been doing it for years, and I've thought about taking it out, and I haven't.
You could trap it. You could open up the window one time when it's trying to get through the window.
Jar of honey.
Dude, have you ever had a bird in your house?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. There was this one horrible time. I was down. We used to go down to Destin, Florida, because my cousin's grandparents had some place down there, and there were Cajuns out on the beach, and my parents were warning me to not party with the Cajuns. It was a point in time where I was partying way too hard, and I ended up in their condo they were staying in. And we're all like about to smoke some weed or something. I don't know. And some bird flies into the condo, and some girl catches it in a napkin, and when she's right behind me, releases the bird, and I'm scared to death, and my head goes down, and I bash out one of my whole front teeth is gone. So the rest of the night, I'm trying to like smile at dinner around my parents and everybody, like not moving my lips, and they were pissed. They were like, "That's why we told you not to party with the Cajuns, and now you have a missing tooth." All because of a fucking bird.
God. These things, they escalate so quickly. When
I know.
you get involved with the Cajuns.
I know.
You're lucky to get out with just a missing tooth.
Yes, I know.
I mean, it's crazy when your parents are right like that. They just knew.
Yeah. It can be a hard pill to swallow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Grant, you were able to find a picture of me, what I looked like then.
You know, Jeffrey Dahmer's from where we're from, and this guy that I know went to high school with him. And maybe this was in middle school or something, but they went fishing one time, and Dahmer like caught like a bluegill, and then just proceeded to just cut it up into like the tiniest pieces. Oh God! Just, like it was like that's when I knew something might
Creepy.
be wrong.
Dumbest.
So I mean, Selden should know he most likely is not going to be a serial killer because he felt something. From
I know. We've been talking about it. He's getting, I think he is finally getting over it. But yeah, no, that's good to know. Oh my gosh. So the founder of AA, one of the founders from AA, and Jeffrey Dahmer. That's funny from right around there. I'm trying to think Memphis. I don't know. We got
LeBron James, too.
Oh yeah, LeBron James. Is he from Akron?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'm shocked y'all didn't mention LeBron first. It seems like he would be a... No, I'm kidding. I don't.
Star.
I don't fucking watch LeBron James.
Yeah, we hate shit like that.
Yeah, I'm not fucking watching basketball anymore. Holy shit. I actually was watching earlier. Sadly, Tennessee lost to Mississippi State in the SEC tournament. I was watching
That's your
that
team,
earlier.
huh? Tennessee.
Yeah, it's my squad. Tennessee and Florida. Big Florida Gator fan.
What does Tennessee still get into March Madness?
Yes, as a
Just
2
ranked
seed.
lower? Oh, okay. That's
Yeah,
fine.
not a 1 seed anymore. So, God. Yeah. So much money on them making it to the Final Four. So if they don't fucking make it, it's bad. Eric, I can't even get into the details since you're sitting in here right now. I mean, things are looking rough.
Well, how do you even bet in Texas? You can't. You have to do
DraftKings.
Yeah, DraftKings. It's one of our sponsors. DraftKings. It's so funny. We'll read those ads every now and again, and it's
But can you
mainly warnings to people.
you can do a bracket on DraftKings in Texas.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, I honestly
it
don't.
sounds like you might have a VPN wrap because it sounds like maybe this whole Pornhub Texas thing doesn't affect you.
Yeah, NordVPN, that could be nice.
Yeah, need a VPN. No, Erica, I don't look at porn. Yeah, we shouldn't have brought this up. I don't. Yeah,
care.
apparently you can't look at Pornhub anymore in Texas.
It's all good.
Yeah, I texted him. I told him.
It was you. I mean,
Broke the news.
I told him.
Yeah, I mean, I swear to you, I have not tried to. I swear to you, I have not tried.
no, you
to
just said
look.
you had read it. Yeah.
He was reading a
Yeah.
book when I told him he was reading a book. It was the third book he's read this week.
Yeah.
You're good.
He was in the woods and he saw a piece of paper that had a website on it in the woods and just put it in,
Perfect.
and it wouldn't load.
Pornhub.com.
Pornhub.gov.
It really won't work right now.
Pull it up,
Apparently
Grant.
not.
Grant,
Yeah,
try.
pull it up, Grant. Let's see.
One moment.
Wait, it's blocked forever?
Yeah, they did the age restriction thing. I saw it. I legit
But
saw
we're
it on
old
the
enough.
news. We're old.
Yeah, but you have to put in your personal information, and they're going to be able to track what you're looking at. And if you're a person who doesn't want
You can't
people
go
to
in
know what
as a
you're looking at,
guest.
it could be bad.
I see. I see.
Erica, we're kidding. We are.
What kind of? I wonder what, like, metadata.
enough.
If Dahmer was alive now, what would he be looking for?
What would his
You
algorithm
wouldn't
be?
block
Probably
Pornhub.
punching. Yeah.
Maybe-
Punching, kicking.
Yeah, probably interracial gay stuff. Probably a lot of interracial homosexual
Sleeping.
stuff.
Yeah.
Kids falling down.
Yeah.
Yeah, kids falling down.
Hot air balloon attack.
Yes, which is dangerous as shit. Have y'all ever been in a hot air balloon?
I have not.
I sent my dad up in a Goodyear blimp.
Did he come back?
I would go in the blimp,
There he goes.
but the blimp is from Akron.
Are you serious?
You're kidding.
No,
Yeah, that's where
The cradle of civilization.
it's where Goodyear tires based and was founded.
all the rubber companies
Everything's
were in
from
Akron.
Akron.
Oh my gosh.
There's a
We
building
went to Firestone High School.
Oh really?
because like all the tire companies were there.
What?
Yeah, General Tire, BF Goodrich, and there's this building in Akron that you might want to look up called the Air Dock. It's like 700 feet long. It's this massive, really ominous building.
Death
that
Star like.
Yeah, it was built in the 20s, and it's so big that it rains in there.
Whoa.
And and now it's like
That's where they keep the blimps?
it's where they used to build them. Now Lockheed Martin
Holy
does
shit.
something. There it is. You can't really get the scale, but it's fucking massive.
Looks like a worm from Dune. I
It's
hate that.
so
stuff.
scary, dude. The sides roll open so you can get the blips in and out. And they can put like 4 or 5 blimps in there.
Good.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so like when we were kids, the blimps just always floating around in Akron. And when I remember when
That's funny.
they first put like
Just making that.
It's a weird.
funny.
I used to get into watching Unsolved Mysteries when I was a kid, and it would just scare the shit out of me, And I was watching it one night, and I didn't know that they had outfitted the blimp with like LED lights so they could run ads. So I'm sitting in my, mom's house and watching this thing about the Men in Black, and then through my window it's like red and blue lights just start beaming in. I'm like, what the fuck?
Fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
I ran outside and it was the blimp, like a McDonald's ad on
I
it.
can't believe you had the courage to run outside.
I know.
I know.
Catch it.
Maybe I looked out the window.
Yeah. Change this story.
Yeah, I don't know if I probably didn't run outside.
Lockheed
So let's
Martin.
see, 5 or 6 blimps.
Yeah, for sure. Of the modern blimps.
Yeah, look at the one in the back. Look how tiny it looks. It's crazy.
Modern blimps are much more sophisticated.
Modern blimps are kind of
Yes, the technology
Yeah, it's
increased
getting
throughout the. Yeah.
see, like the big airships they called them. Those are the ones that were cool. They'd always crash.
Hindenburg.
Yeah.
Isn't that one? I think.
People think
Yeah.
that Lockheed Martin, there's a strain of thinking in ufology that Lockheed Martin makes giant blimps to fake UFO sightings, such as the Phoenix Lights in the late 90s, that they would make giant V-shaped blimps with lights. To what end, I do not know. But they would make them to fake mass sightings of UFOs.
Well, Lockheed Martin owns the blimp making building in
Yeah.
Akron. So,
Hudson Valley sightings. You can look all this stuff up.
and you can't get close to it. You can't get anywhere near it. I went in there once when it was still Goodyear owned in the 80s.
What was y'all's mascot for high school?
Well, Falcons,
Falcons,
but
Firestone Falcons.
we also we briefly attended the University of Akron, and the mascot there is the mascot's a kangaroo, but the name of the team is the Zips, named after the zippers, named after the invention the zipper.
Wait, that's also from Akron?
Yeah, well, no, the zipper's not from Akron. It just was.
Why is it named after the zipper?
They had a contest in like 1911 to name the team, and the zipper was like the newest
It
invention.
was so hot.
That's funny.
like
thing.
People
fucking-
couldn't stop talking about zippers.
Yeah, so they named the team the Zippers.
Oh my gosh, and it's a kangaroo.
But yeah, a lot of stuff happens in Akron. Football was essentially invented there, and the first NFL champions were the Akron Professionals.
Oh, really? Uh-huh. Yeah, no, it's so funny being around Tony Hinchcliffe a lot. He's from Youngstown, and I swear to God, it's everything. When we've gone to Ohio a couple times, it's like, oh yeah, that business, it's all from there. It's so funny. I had no idea that so much stuff,
But not much
came
is
from there.
Not much is from Youngstown though.
Yeah,
It's Akron.
That was a big mob town
Big mob town.
back in the day.
Yeah.
That was where all the trains from the east would before they'd branch out to Chicago and stuff. They'd have to go through Youngstown.
damn.
Richard Pryor talks about playing comedy clubs there and trying to get paid from mob bosses.
Oh my God.
I can't imagine that.
I think it's still pretty rough there.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, I'm not assertive at all. I'd probably just leave. Yeah,
Yeah, just get out of there without getting paid. Yeah.
Thank you.
just thank you. That's so
Just take
fun.
a little gabagool
Yeah.
and leave.
Yeah, they give you some salami. Yeah.
We got stiffed once on a show.
Is that the only what happened?
I'm sure we've been ripped off back in the day, but no, we sold out 2 nights at this theater in Cleveland called the Agora Theater, which is like 2,500 seats.
Damn.
They owed us like $80,000 and just didn't pay us, and we had to like sue them in federal court.
Oh my gosh! Did y'all end up winning? But was that just a giant pain in the ass having to sue the people?
We never got the money. They had a shell company. I think they ended up getting like blacklisted for years.
Damn.
Someone else runs the club. But yeah, it was fucked up.
That's horrible. Yeah, no, the first foray I've done going out, place in Vegas was great, but it's good I looked at the shit because they weren't adding up the walk-ups.
Right.
And it ended up, oh my gosh, and then I'm super paranoid after that because it's the first week. I'm like, oh, fucking everybody's going to be trying to fuck my ass. But I think it's okay. But
Yeah, I had to hold him back. He was really mad.
oh, yeah, I get real, people might think.
So what, they paid you and they didn't tell you about all the people that walked up and paid?
Correct. They were trying to pay me, and then there was a healthy amount of people that were just walk-up tickets, and they were just looking at the online tickets or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Deceitful.
Oh, yeah.
But Casey and I were able to stay at the Luxor, which was fun.
Chris Angel's place.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Cool.
Okay.
Blue Man
Haunted.
Group.
Notoriously haunted. Blue Man Group.
Carrot Top.
Carrot Top.
The Luxor
They have
is
the
haunted?
They have the bodies.
The pyramid-shaped hotel?
Yes, it's very haunted. We were looking it up. It's a bunch of deaths in there.
When they
Yeah.
were building it, a bunch of people died.
People dying, and then they would just cover them in concrete and just keep building.
Keep 'em in the
like the Great
pyramid.
Wall.
Right.
So it's on it. Do y'all believe in ghosts?
We just talked about this other day.
Did you?
It's that time of year.
I saw one the other day for the first time. Something.
Uh-oh.
But it was after I got hypnotized. So
Full day.
don't really know. Don't really, yeah. But, you know, we were at a hotel in Vegas a couple years ago, and a dude died next to my brother-in-law's room. And then we were at the Bowery Hotel in New York, and like one of the owners was like, oh, yeah, people die in a hotel all the time.
Yeah.
It's very common. He's
Yeah.
like, probably every room someone's died in it.
Statistically. Wait, what happened with the ghost that you saw? What did you see?
I was at the Chateau Marmont, and I don't know, we've stayed there a lot.
John Belushi.
Yes, that where he died?
No, he died out in one of the bungalows. This is on the 5th floor, just in the hallway. I was waiting for the elevator, and I was like looking at the staircase, and I just saw like a shadow in the middle of the afternoon, just a dude standing there. And I turned around, just thinking that was a person, and then I went back and I was like, oh, there's no one fucking there. And the weird thing is this, is that I mentioned it to like 1 or 2 people, but then the next day I was talking to someone, and she was like, she knew that I went to see this hypnotist, and she's like, oh yeah, I went to high school with his son. Do you know that the hypnotist is like the head of the UCLA paranormal investigation department? And I was like, what? So yeah, he hypnotizes people, and they like can see ghosts and stuff. And I was
You're
like,
haunted.
Yeah, did you open up a portal? Are you scared a little
He
bit?
planted a ghost in you.
Oh no.
I wrote
my God.
I wrote the guy and was like basically like told him what happened, like paragraph, and he just wrote back, interesting.
Most impressive. That's fucked up, and he planted a ghost in you.
I don't know. I woke up and I felt the emotion.
Oh no. I love you.
Dan was on his motorcycle, and then like he just heard someone whispering, grabbing onto him. Every time he rides now, it's just like,
I had to fucking drive off in the bushes.
Slow down.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, hopefully, I'm sure it's fine. But oh my gosh, what if you start? We were somewhere, and I was walking down. I was just by myself, and I was walking down the hallway, and I heard this growl noise right behind me, and it made me audibly gasp. And I swear to God, it made me. I'm also kind of a pussy, but it made me audibly gasp.
So what?
Where were we?
And I look around, and there's nothing around.
What does a gasp sound like?
It was like it was like an animal noise.
High pitched.
Yeah, it was like a
roar. What did you do?
He went,
No, what was your gasp?
I was like, I do that some. Fucking Erica's ass scared the shit out of me. When was that? Yesterday? She fucking pops out from behind corners. She'll open up the shower, and you're going to give me a heart attack. Sometimes I get so angry because I'm just so scared.
Gator told me, the dog tells me to trick him.
Trick him.
So wait, where did you hear the growl in your own
Just
house?
walking down
In a
a hallway in a hotel.
I think it was in Detroit.
I think it was Detroit.
We
And
just
I
had
did-
Little Caesars.
Yeah, I call Casey. Yeah, it
He's
could have
like,
been
"I
the
need to
Little
call
Caesars.
Casey."
Yeah, he called me.
That could have been like just someone on the other side of the door just doing some like autoerotic.
Could have been.
sensation.
Yeah.
It could have been. I would be.
That's how all the dudes in the Luxor died, dude.
autoerotic asphyxiation.
Yeah.
Some of them.
Wait, that's not really how you say that. I think I would be too scared to do that.
All the construction workers, that's how they die.
Turn their brakes. Cranking off.
Yeah, just giving the porn to the little kids.
Brutal, vicious cycle.
Yeah, God.
And those kids grow up to be construction workers.
It's weird to think that something's haunted that was made in like the 70s. Is that when the Luxor was made?
No, I think early 90s.
Oh, so it's even more recent. Wow.
Yeah, it makes it even that much more
New
strange.
ghosts.
Well, people think because it's shaped like a pyramid, there's some sort of energy transfer or something. We were reading about it.
Yeah, it's like a portal.
It's like a portal. That's why Chris Angel does all his stuff there. He can harness it.
Oh, you can harness it. Someone just sent me a video of them. They're on David Copperfield's private island that you can rent.
Oh, he has a whole. I didn't realize he had an whole island.
Yeah, and it's just a picture of him like eating a piece
Could be
of
an
cake.
illusion.
It might be an illusion.
Yeah.
it's very expensive. It's
What
like-
to stay on the island?
Yeah, it's like $4,500 a day.
Whoa.
Damn.
Yeah,
Is it at least kind of similar to Epstein's in that there's maybe some,
there's a lot of young pussy there.
yeah, a bunch of young puss. Cool. Well, that's probably why he can charge so much. If it's
All
yeah.
inclusive.
It's all inclusive.
It's brutal.
Yeah.
Very brutal.
Well, I know South by is happening this time of year, and I made a little list of some of the top 3 people. There's only a couple days left of South by, and these are some of the acts I've been wanting to catch. There's panels, there's everything. So this is the first one. They have all kinds of movies and video
It's
games.
just all kinds of stuff,
All
yeah.
kinds of. There's no telling. So tomorrow at 3 p.m., I think this guy's going to be here. It should be pretty sweet. It's Master Blaster from Mad Max.
Oh my gosh.
The little guy who rides around on the guy's back. So he's going to be giving a talk about how the Neutrogena system helped to clear up his pores.
Oh my gosh. So it's the little guy. It's not also the big guy. It's just the little guy's going to be there. Okay.
The big
okay.
guy got sick. So yeah, it's just a little guy.
Oh no. Is he better? Is he getting better?
I don't know quite yet. That's not in the brochure, but if you
Okay.
look through it, you can see, it says just a little guy in parentheses. So I think he's Blaster and the big one's Master. So
Okay.
Blaster's going to be there, and I think, he's talking to Ed Helms. So it should be
Oh my
cool
gosh.
for the
And it's
Hangover.
Neutrogena type stuff.
Neutrogena. Yeah, it's sponsored by Neutrogena, so they kind of talk about, just the best ways to eat it and then how it'll help you get through the summer, I guess.
Don't you think the little guy would be master because he's
He's the brain.
He's taking a host body and controls it, and that guy has the muscle.
Inherently, you would think, yeah.
But it's the reverse.
But it's
Yeah. Yeah, he's
Interesting.
literally the brains.
Yeah.
And the other guy's the bronze.
and that's again tomorrow at
That's at 12:30.
12:30.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's
okay,
at
okay.
night.
Okay.
Yeah, it's at the old abandoned Tesla factory, so should be cool. Ed Helms will be there early taking pictures, so
Cool.
get there early if you want that. Take a picture and Master Blaster. And so then there's something pretty cool tomorrow at 5:30 a.m. You could stay a couple extra hours, and this guy's actually going to give you a talk. So it's What's his name? Mr. Pontoon.
Yes.
Mr. Pontoon's gonna be there.
And that's the same universe, isn't it?
That's the
This
same-
is the same universe. It's the Roadmaster. What's it called?
What is his? It's Morton Joe is his name. So he's gonna be there. It's just total happenstance that both the Mad Max dudes are gonna be there.
Yes, yeah, man.
Mr. Bond.
Yeah, he's gonna be there teaching people how to write books. So
Oh my gosh.
cool. Yeah, it's
At
gonna
5
be
a.m.?
At 5 a.m. It's
Okay.
an early bird special, and it's by the big water fountain downtown. So.
And they are providing breakfast for that one, aren't they? I
Yes.
think
Yeah.
they provide breakfast for that
It's
one.
catered by Little Susans. So
Is he gonna dress up like, or he normally looks like this though, doesn't
it
he?
actually looks like that all the time.
Yes, yes, yes.
Because it's some sort of messed up AI technology that helps him breathe.
Gosh, I hate that for people when that
I know.
happens.
It's like an iron lung, but it's portable. So.
And rest in peace to the guy in Dallas who just died. He lived in the iron lung for 70 years.
Wow.
Ah,
Every time he had a photo taken, he was smiling
I know.
or painting.
He's so happy.
Yeah, he
his
was
mouth.
pretty good, huh?
oh, he painted with his mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was so red. Yeah, poor guy. He was so red. But
Wait, what's going on in those things?
can they? Are you
In an
totally
iron lung.
paralyzed in the iron
He's
lung?
ripped in there,
Just getting strong in there.
yoked.
It seems like they could have maybe made a more compact system over the last 70 years, but there's just probably been no research into that.
Yeah, after
He's like
polio
he's
was
like the last dude to go in there.
Yeah. Last one in, first one out.
first one to heaven.
Do you think that's like the only one still working? Was there like a mechanic who was like 90 who's had to come?
Yeah, they probably had to keep some guy around who knew the technology since it was, I don't know. Rest in peace.
Fill it full of Freon.
So
yeah.
now that guy's out of a job.
Yeah, I mean, what's he going to do? And now he's
Last
90. It's
customer.
like the guy on that, the Prisoner movie. Where he goes back and he hangs
Oh,
himself.
Brooks. Yeah, from Shawshank.
Yeah, Shawshank Redemption. That's a sad part of that movie where the old guy, he's used to jail life.
I know.
He can't make it out on the other side.
Well, maybe he comes up with like a nefarious plot to reintroduce polio so he can get his job back.
He'd be richer than ever.
Yeah, I mean, he would be the only person to know how to service those machines. Maybe he should.
Yeah, release a little SARS virus, a little
Yeah.
polio out there.
Yeah.
God. But I'll tell you who doesn't like polio. The third person, he's closing out South by this year. It's the third year in a row he's done it. Uh-oh. Grant, it's Mr. Hoot.
Oh my gosh.
Mr. Hoot stopping by from DeVry University, and he's giving out free scholarships to the first 100 people to sign up. It's Sunday night at 4 p.m. So the closing of the festival, Mr. Hoot.
Dude, how fucked up would be to be an owl that needs glasses? Because isn't that your one attribute is that you just like you can see like 50 times better than a human?
For sure.
I think it was
Mr.
BB
Hoot.
gun.
Yeah, it could have been a BB gun that shot him in the eye. But he's still really smart. Aren't owls? Owls are pretty smart, I think.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
He's the owner of DeVry.
He's the owner and founder of DeVry University. He also created Shake Shack. So,
Oh, the burger place. Damn.
so
Entrepreneur.
He's been busy.
yeah, well, it shows you what you could do if you are part of the DeVry family.
Yeah. For sure. Well, that sounds like a hell of a South by Southwest.
Should be cool.
Cool,
Yeah,
pick,
for
cool
sure.
picks.
You think you can make it to all those?
Well, yeah, you should have time for the first two. Again, if you just stay for Master Blaster after, you'll get to. He's got a small gun. He will be showing how to shoot clay pigeons. So that's kind of cool. And he's going to be doing an acoustic performance with Die Antwoord and Michael Cera.
Oh my gosh.
should be awesome. Yeah, Die Antwoord. Love it.
The new spokesperson for CeraVe.
Yeah, Cera V. Michael Cera. Yeah. Kind of cool. Yeah, and he does have a small firearm, so
Very exciting stuff.
watch out for that.
And what? Y'all are playing tonight,
We're playing tonight.
which is very exciting, even though this will be next week. But y'all are playing tonight. Pumped about that.
Live stream, Patreon. They could be there.
They could be there.
Yeah, subscribe to our Patreon. We're going to be streaming the entire concert from backstage.
William's phone.
Yes. If you subscribe to the Patreon, we'll be able to.
Backstage. Horrible sound.
Yeah. Cool. Well, Dan and Patrick, thank you all so much for coming on the show today. It was a whole bunch of fun. Thank you all.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, so cool to talk to y'all.
We're such big fans of you guys,
Yeah.
so we're just hoping we can, ride your coattails here eventually. We're getting in early.
Come on.
Cool. Well, thank you all
All right,
so
guys.
much.
Yeah,
Thank
thank you. The Black Keys. So cool.
Thanks,
Thank
dudes.
you, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us for this week's episode of The William Montgomery Show. Send your questions, artwork, and manifestos to The William Montgomery Show at gmail.com. Leave William a voicemail at 737-471-1098. And never miss an episode of The William Montgomery Show by subscribing to The William Montgomery Show channel on YouTube and anywhere podcasts are sold. Check out William online at william.f.montgomery1 on Instagram. For more William Montgomery, check out Kill Tony on YouTube and check him out live at the Comedy Mothership in Austin, Texas every Monday night. Find more of me, Casey Rocket, at patreon.com/Casey Rocket. Follow me on Instagram at Casey Rocket. This episode of The William Montgomery Show was recorded at Record ATX Studios, right here in the heart of Austin, Texas. The William Montgomery Show is produced by William Montgomery. The anthem is sung by William Montgomery. The drums are sung by William Montgomery. The words are sung by William Montgomery. The William Montgomery Show is a FannieCo production. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.
Who the fuck said that? I'm trying to have fun tonight.